artery, the spine of the world's skeleton, and it's perceived in many different ways by many different cultures. Rich and complex, the impressions which these many overland routes have made on successive generations of travellers and traders have in turn had a major cultural impact on the world beyond Central Asia. There is, of course, no such thing as the Silk Road. This term is a modern construct, and Silk Road, or Seidenstraße, was first coined in the 19th century by the German geographer Ferdinand von Richthofen. Von Richthofen selected this title for these ancient trade routes as opposed to the Jade Road or the Horse Road or any of the other covetable and valuable items traded along its many courses, precisely because silk was the most important and financially precious of materials to be traded from east to west, and which, as we shall see, became a form of currency in its own right. The greatest value of the Silk Road was the exchange of culture, art, religion, philosophy, technology, language, science, architecture, and every other element of civilization exchanged along those routes with the commercial goods the merchants carried from country to country. Our aim, I think, is to spark new conversations between Silk Road scholars, other arts and humanities and social scientists, and to bring together knowledge exchange which will provide practical applications and support a public reimagining of the Silk Road as an ancient long-distance routeway linking towns and cities from eastern China to Western Europe, so that it finally speaks to 21st century global concerns. Thank you very much.
This year marks the 5th annual Nour Festival, which shines a light on the very best in contemporary Middle Eastern and North African arts and culture, in venues across the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, organized by the Council's Arts and Cultural Service. Each year, Nour introduces more new friends and welcomes ever-growing new audiences, all united in a desire to experience artistic excellence and thought-provoking work, which challenges stereotypes of this region of the world and its peoples through cultural expression. Above all, Nour Festival looks to inspire and be inspired by. These reflections across all art forms and through all types of cultural expression, from film and food, via drama and dance, to painting and poetry. Tonight, we present an evening of dance and music, reflecting the unique vibrancy, color, and sounds of the people of Central Asia, neighbors and traders along the Silk Road. Central Asia has long been at the crossroads of different cultures and civilizations, with the connection of the Silk Road a significant factor in the development of civilizations in Europe, Asia, Persia, and Arabia. A vast region of unparalleled natural beauty with the trading nations of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan along the route, the peoples of this area have many treasures which offer centuries of civilization.
sargıyıp yüreğim Yüzü yaman çöllerde derdiniz yaman ey sargıyıp yüreğim Yaxşı doğay yar ketib yaman oldu Siz küçük durup derdiniz yaman Yar derdini güp hatta Siz küçük durup yaman ey yar derdini güp kattı Ayrılğanğa ölmeymen ey derdiniz yaman ey Əqidəm gücü koymen Ayrılğanğa Thank you.
The next dance is a classical Uzbek dance called Yalla and is known as a courtyard dance about love.
Yarım beni aylaban garip Köylek kiyip o'tdi jimjima Uyga borib keldi o'zgarib Yomon qo'rqdim Yarım beni aylaban garip Köylek kiyip o'tdi jimjima Uyga borib keldi o'zgarib Yomon qo'rqdim Canım desem erkalab suyib Quvonardi baxtidan to'yib Canım desem erkalab suyib Quvonardi baxtidan to'yib Endi o'tar qovog'in uyib Yomon qo'rqdim Endi o'tar qovog'in uyib Yomon qo'rqdim Yarım beni aylaban garip Köylek kiyip o'tdi jimjima Bilmay qoldim hazilmi rosti O't sachratdi ko'zlarin osti Bilmay qoldim hazilmi rosti O't sachratdi ko'zlarin osti Botirni ham g'ulg'ula bosdi Yomon qo'rqdim Alishirni g'ulg'ula bosdi Yomon qo'rqdim Yarım beni aylaban garip Köylek kiyip o'tdi jimjima Shunday bo'lsa yardiga Yuragimga sanchildi tikan Nahot shunday bo'lsa yardiga Yuragimga sanchildi tikan Ko'zlarimni ochsam tush ekan Yomon qo'rqdim Ko'zlarimni ochsam tushim ekan Yomon qo'rqdim Ko'zlarimda g'azabim ko'rib Yomon qo'rqdi ya Ko'zlarimda g'azabim ko'rib Yomon qo'rqdi ya Yarim meni aylamang g'arib Uzun ko'ylak kiying tinchgina
Thank you, and welcome to you all. It's wonderful to have you all here. And thank you to Kensington and Chelsea and the Nour Festival of Arts and to the Ismaili Centre for making it possible. As Adil has said, I'm Sarah Panizzo. I'm a trustee of Gulen, and I'm not Kurdish. About 10 years ago, I met a Kurdish woman. Her name's Della Murad, and we started working together. Della had a Millennium Lottery grant for a Kurdish fashion show, and together with the grant, she acquired me as a mentor. And we've worked together on many Kurdish fashion shows since, including here in London. We had a fashion show at the British Museum during the Babylon exhibition, at the Victoria and Albert just across the road when they opened the Jamil Gallery of Islamic Art, at the Museum of London. And working with Della, I learned of her passion for her country and its culture and its clothes and its food. And later, with help from others, we formed Gulen. And Gulen has held a number of Kurdish festivals and series of events. We have been particularly keen to celebrate the religious diversity of the region. We have featured the Jews of Kurdistan, the Yazidis, the Kakai, the Faili Kurds, and the Christians of Kurdistan. And these are all ancient faiths going back to early history. And the Kurdistan region of Iraq has been and is today a haven for them. We have the wonderful designs of Dela Murad, which are inspired by the traditional Kurdish clothes. She is, I think, the preeminent Kurdish fashion designer of today.
مامينو مردن خوش يا دوري لا أتو يا دوري لا أتو هاي بين كجابين أو كمن عالم دلي مشكين
Yadi Madad, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the Ismaili Centre. Well, here we are, the last night of the Noor Festival. It's been a great week, and over the last week we've enjoyed some really wonderful cultural events here and experiences. And I must say that from our point of view, it's been a great pleasure and a very great privilege to have been able to collaborate with our partners in this festival. RBKC and other partners who've been entertaining us for the past week, whether it's been the food events or the garments and fashion shows that we've had, or whether it's been the literary events that have taken place this week, the song, dance and music events. All through these events, we've been treated to a wonderful set of experiences of the cultural mix of different parts of the world. And I must say that it's been fascinating to observe how these different cultures have contributed to each other and how each culture has taken something from some other culture. And as we've celebrated the Silk Road and seen some of the wonderful things that came out of the Silk Road, it kind of struck me that the thing that has been really fascinating about that whole history is not just the economic trade that flowed from that route, but it's the cultural trade that flowed from that route, and the cultural experiences that enriched all of those civilizations through that entire region, from China in the east to India to Persia, Europe, and of course from the time of Islam through Middle East and North Africa.
Well, that brings it to a close. Finale of the Noor Festival. Thank you so much for being here to share in all the culture that we've experienced this week. And let's see what next year has in store. We'll see you next year for the Noor Festival.